Green Team Media.
What was it like to relive some of your experiences through the film and through George Lucas's vision?
It was absolutely exciting and riveting to sit in the theater and see that audience cheer when we did some of the things we did. Also, I think the film did a good job of balancing out the racial challenges, the social challenges we faced, as well as the combat experiences we had, because this was in a time of racial segregation where people had stereotypes of what black people could do and couldn't do. In fact, there was a military study in 1925 that said blacks didn't have the intelligence, the coordination, or the leadership ability to be pilots. But because of the pressure of the black press and the NAACP, Roosevelt created the Tuskegee Airmen as an experiment. But the experiment worked. Initially, the training was, in fact, all the training was at Tuskegee in a segregated facility, but the first commander was biased. He was replaced by Colonel Noah Parrish, who was a white Kentuckian who saw that we got an opportunity to be equal. And out of the 3,000 trainees, 1,000 became pilots, 650 became fighter pilots, almost 400 went overseas in combat. And it's that combat experience that Joyce decided to focus on because it's a long story about struggle to be given the opportunity and struggle to be successful. He focused on the combat. And in the combat, we had to fight because many of the generals, not many, a couple of them didn't want us to have that opportunity. Not so much didn't want, they didn't believe. And then finally we did get the chance. We did do the bomber escort. We did escort bombers without losing many bombers, or practically any. We shot down planes, we blew up trains, we blew up destroyers. And this movie, through the digital effects, shows in great detail how we did this. And when people sit in the audience, they'll be, say, flying with Roscoe Brown, they'll be flying with the Tuskegee Airmen. One thing I might point out, that the characters are not any particular pilot. They're composite. They're a composite of what we did, our confidence, our arrogance, our competitiveness, and it shows that when you work hard and you struggle for excellence, you can overcome prejudice, you can overcome obstacles, and that's the message. And I want to say in the message to young kids all over, it's cool to be smart. It's cool to be a mathematician, it's cool to be a pilot, it's cool to be a computer scientist. It's cool to use your brain to overcome those obstacles. And when you do that, you will find that excellence overcomes prejudice, excellence overcomes obstacles, and that's the message that I hope comes through in Red Tails when people are sitting there watching it.
All right, great. Thank you so much.
Oh, very good. Okay.